What's going on, guys? Screamy Alien here. Welcome back to Astroneer. Now, last time we left off, we actually brought all the stuff that we need to make a new base over to Calidor. Now, afterwards, I came back here to grab the materials that I need to build a beacon. Well, I built the beacon, and also to build a landing pad. So I'm going to bring the landing pad over to where we're going to build the base, and then I'll use my shuttle to actually carry all the stuff over there. And I'm going to use a beacon to mark my current landing zone. That way, if I have to make a second trip or something, I can find my way back with the shuttle quickly and easily. And I grabbed resin, maybe, I think. I'm not exactly sure why I grabbed that. I forget, because it's been a bit. And I also grabbed my booster and my wide mod, because I do want to do quite a bit of terraforming in my spare time, where the new base is going to be. And that's going to, what are the layout here again? That's basically going to let me open it up to some more sunlight, because we are at the northern part of the planet, so we actually get a decent amount of sun almost all the time. It kind of revolves for the most part around the north the entire time. There's a few bits that it'll go completely dark, but there's a bunch of mountain peaks and stuff in the way, and I had already cleared out most of them, and stupid me didn't think to maybe be saving as I go, and and the game crashed, and I lost, like, I mean, it was only about 45 minutes, but it was 45 minutes of straight digging, which, if you've ever done that, you know, understand why you might not want to do it again. Especially not when you're digging the same mountains that you just finished doing. So I haven't done that yet. I have to go back and redo that. I'm thinking I'll get some sort of vehicle made, a rover or whatever, and I'll be able to, I think this is it. I'll be able to just hop in the rover every time I want to save every few minutes. Because sometimes the game, it doesn't happen too often, but sometimes it'll just randomly crash. The whole thing will just close. So I do have the printers already over there. So let me just run over there, because it's still quite a run to get there. That's why I wanted to. This should be the last run I have to make, though. This one and the one back to my shuttle. After that, I shouldn't have to run anymore. Alright, guys, I made it to where we're going to set up the base. Now, this here's last time. This is where I had all cleared out. Like, I had all of that, all those mountains completely cleared out. And, yeah, and then the game crashed. But, like I said, it only did take 45 minutes overall to do. So that's not the worst amount of time to clear that much. So, it's not like it's not doable. It's just kind of a pain that I have to do it again. But that's not what we're going to worry about for now. As you can see, the sun is coming here. However, I have been just using a generator for all this stuff for now. And for some reason, the game's kind of been crapping out on me. So I'm going to get this thing printed, and we'll get back to the ship so I can save, and then I'm going to get that figured out. Alright, so the landing pad is finished. I'm just making a specific landing pad area over here, because it does take up a decent amount of space. So I just kind of want to clear out a spot for it that I can set up good and proper. Alright, so that's good enough. I don't know why everything, I think it's because I'm on the right up near the north, so the ground always seems to be going one direction. I don't know. Anyways, let's go ahead and put this down and get our shuttle, some of our stuff. Perfect. Okay, so we have our landing pad, and that automatically. Oh no, you know what? I wanted the beacon for this place because I don't actually need a beacon for my other spot. So now we've got our landing pad. We've got it marked. I'm going to actually not run back. I've thought of the best, most ingenious, foolproof idea to get back without having to run ever. And it's I'm just gonna leave all my stuff here and die. And that should bring me back to my ship. And now we should be back in the shuttle. Oh god. Oh no. Oh god. We're going down. Come back. Oh no, not you. I'm not sure what happened there. Oh dear. Okay. Yeah, see, this is just getting annoying. I'm gonna hop into my shuttle and save, and I'm gonna get that sorted out, and then we'll be right back. Alright guys, I made it back. That was a hassle. So yeah, I just went ahead and restarted my PC, and that seems to have worked. The game loaded a lot better right from the get-go. So that's always a good sign. I was just okay, I was gonna say, it doesn't look like any of these are empty, but nope. There's some empty ones there. Okay, so the one thing I don't have, I'll have to grab is a packager for this thing, because those don't actually just kind of sit in there. But we can grab all of our other stuff. We're definitely going to have to make more than one trip, but that's fine. If I run ahead a little bit, I might be able to get the graphite to build some packagers, and I might be able to carry. I won't be able to, I'll still have to, you know what, I'll still have to come back for a second trip. Even if I package all this stuff up. I'm going to want to keep that till last. Let's see, take these. Yeah, these would all package up small too, but like I said, I have to come back anyways. How many do I have? 4. I can put all 4 of these here. I could put a battery there, I could put that there, and then I just have these 2 to deal with. Why don't I get the packagers now and just package it all up? So just give me a second and I will get to the packagers. Okay, I made it back to the base. Well, not the base, but I made it back to where all my stuff is. And I've got the graphite so I can print out some packagers. So let's get those real quick. Anytime now. There we go. So I'll leave that there. My next trip I should be able to bring all of this. No problem. So we'll just leave that there for now. I'm gonna move this a little closer so I can at least get the oxygen. And yeah, let's do this. Alright, so I should just have to look for my beacon, wherever that ends up being. Now I ran this way and then one of those directions. Of course it's over there peeking around the corner, so it's probably always going to be a pain in the butt to get to it. But I think in the end it's going to be a good spot. But let's get this base put together. So I was thinking of doing something kind of like having this over here, like towards the back. What I would consider the back. And then I could even have like the solar panels come out this way somehow. I don't know, I'll figure that bit out eventually, but I was thinking, yeah, I do want this to come out the back. And everything kind of like comes forward from there. Alright, so let's put it there. And I think... Can we just... No, we can't actually move it anymore. Oh, wait. Oh, wow. Nice. Oh, cool. I didn't know it did that. So we might actually just start building this up from here. And start putting everything on this. I had no idea it did that. That's actually really cool. That's the first time I've built one of these things. Okay. So we've got that. I'm assuming is probably fairly level ground. And it raises us up a bit too. I actually think that's perfect. Man, that made me so happy. Okay. And let's get our platforms down. Let's just unload this and we'll go get the other stuff. So that's unloaded. I'm going to launch myself back over to, every time I see one of these I want to get rid of it. Launch myself back over to the landing area from before and pick up the last of my stuff. And then I'll be able to really put this base together. Alright, I'm back over here now. And I'm just getting everything loaded up. I just have to pack up this last platform. Throw her up on here and there we go. I'm good to go. And I'm just going to leave these tethers here. There's no reason to pick them up. I'll always have a trail leading out to, well, to another gateway chamber to begin with. But to my first area, my first little establishment, outpost on Calidor. As a little reminder. Okay, so going to go back to our new base, and then we can start putting it together. Alright, so I made it back. I'm gonna unload all of my stuff. That way I don't have to worry about doing something stupid and accidentally, you know, taking off with my ship or something silly like that. With some of it still on board. It's not like it would be the worst thing, but, you know, best to avoid it. Okay, so I do have a small platform just for the oxygenator. That's this one right here. Oh wait, but I don't need that because, oops, come on now. There we go. I should be able to actually just put this inside here. That's right. It comes with a little RTG. So I think I can package this. Oh, is that an oxygenator already in there? Alright, so I want to bring this out a bit. And we'll just start with a bit at a time. And then I'll be able to just start kind of adding base pieces onto it. So let me go ahead and do that for a bit here. Alright, so I went ahead and expanded that a bit. And I didn't put a ramp on it yet. I think... did a quick... yeah, I think this one right here will make a good ramp. Yeah, look at that. I was right. I made a great ramp. Cool. Let's make it wide so at least I can get up. And eventually, I mean, I'm going to have to make a new ramp because I will be possibly, I'll probably, you know what? I don't know. I kind of like this. Not everything has to be up here. It's kind of a cool thing. I don't mind it. Yeah, so let's get the power station set up because I want to have that power going. I'm actually thinking that I want to make the solar thing here, but more of like an angle, you know? Like if I was to sort of take something like this, but on a different, like one of these ones, maybe this one, and make a platform like that. See how it comes on an angle? And then once everything is sort of in place, it should be good, right? But then, you know what, then it gets up here. I'm thinking this might just be fine on its own. Cool. Okay, so now we have that. And we'll of course need it connected, but first let's also get where our batteries are going to go set up. And that'll probably act as a good bridge to connect the two. So I'm going to put these two small batteries down. And eventually I'll be able to expand. Oh, no, these are medium batteries. Jeez, what am I thinking? If they were small batteries, I wouldn't have to pack them. I could have just put them in my bag. Okay, so we have... this is with our large printer. We're going to leave the printers here. This was going to be a smelter, I think. Okay, so I'm going to go get a research chamber. I'm pretty sure I have the compound for that. and we'll put that down. Alright, I got the research chamber printing, and I did have to do a bit of moving around with my platforms here so they could connect to my power grid, but that's fine. I got to kind of organize them a little more anyways. I might move this a little bit closer to the large printer eventually, but I can't right now, it's printing. But yeah, okay, so everything's going good so far. Let's go put this research chamber, and I've got those extra solar panels just kind of placed there for now. And I'll probably extend the solar thing out. Well, once I get the solar arrays, the two of them should be able to just sit right here fairly comfortably. I could even squeeze a second platform there for more of them, but I don't need it right now. I just want to get the sort of basics set up and ready to go. Okay, so that'll allow me to bring back any research. The next thing I did want was a smelter. It is fairly important. So it's a compound and 2 resins. So yeah, that's right. I did bring the materials for that. So we'll let that print, and then we'll put that over on its area, and then we'll get that connected too, because I also have to actually, you know what, why don't I do that while I'm waiting for it to print. This thing is backwards. I know it doesn't actually matter. When you place your things on it, your machines, or whatever you want to call them, place your machines on it, they, I think, default face to where the arrow is, so that's the only thing that matters. I know, really, like, again, it doesn't actually matter, you can just turn it, but I prefer it to be that way, okay? So just leave it be. Okay, so I'm gonna say that that's a success then. I'm only short 1 battery here and 2 solar panels. Then I'll actually eventually I'll probably just go for the solar array. And I've got my printers, I've got a smelter, I've got a research chamber, so I've pretty much got everything. You know, I'll slowly add the other devices as I go. One thing that would be good to have here as well is what is it called? You know which one, the one that collects the atmospheric condenser. I think that's what it's called. Atmospheric condenser. Because this planet does have some different, let's take a look. No, it's right here. Calidor has different gases available. We've got hydrogen and sulfur. So sulfur we don't have on our planet. Hydrogen we do, right? Yeah, hydrogen and nitrogen. So we get sulfur on this planet, which we'll need eventually to build some stuff. But that's all for another time. We got the base on Calidor pretty much ready to go. And yeah, it's gonna go awesome. We'll get these gateways activated. We'll get the core activated, and we'll get another ring activated on our satellite. But that's all the time we have for today, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time.